Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Perisno 0.6. It is still 0.6 because I have not yet received word that there has been an update patch, so just bear with us. I am sure they are working feverishly on the update, and I will be upgrading to 0.7 as soon as that is ready. Now, I thought I would start the recording here because, as we can see, we're gaining so much from Arndal, and I'm really not defending it as much as I should, probably. As you see here, Valderberg is actually costing us more and giving us less. So I think what we're probably going to be doing is transferring some of the Valderberg units that are in the garrison here currently defending it and transfer them over to Arndal, maybe to Freising as well, because Freising is very cheap apparently as well. Only about 1800. So, yes, we're going to be doing that very soon. But first, I would like to head into the castle here. I was waiting here for some time because I wanted to mend our morale, just to make sure that we really didn't have any problems if we were going to be transferring units. Now, as you see, Lady Ella has already moved in. I don't know what gave her that idea, but, oh yes, she's already moved in, and hasn't really done any redecorating so far, as you can see here. She has added a very nice fireplace, though, I must admit. So, let us talk to her. And, as one of you stated in the comments, we can actually get her to buy some bread. Now, I am not entirely sure... Whoa, my goodness. I'm not entirely sure how effective this is, but let's buy 150. I will go to the merchant in Freising and buy some bread. This will cost us 150. Are you serious? 150? For 150 bread. Is that actually real? Or... Wow. Okay, I want you to join my retinue. Oh, and she's joined our party. Okay, well, she is the adventurous type, apparently. So, yes, there we have it. We have... Oh my, it might not be a good idea to have business mixed with pleasure, or who knows, maybe it will be. So let's see here, let us think of a way to improve our standing. We have a quarrel situation here between King Ingveld and Atheling Guntar, which is damaging the unity of this realm. Oh. I like that idea. Do I? Okay, I suppose I do. Now, let's see. To move our residence will require a small refurbishment. In particular, we need a set of tools and 2 piles of wool cloth in our household. That's unfortunate. But I suppose Valderberg is actually a pretty nice place to keep our home base, because it is quite far north and far away from the front lines, so we don't really need to worry about that too much. Now, I think that's it. I don't think we need to hire any other staff members, so that is fine. So, what else do we want to do here? We have our Chamberlain. This is, of course, the Treasury. Now, the Chancellor, I don't believe I really need to do much here. This is domestic policy and so forth. What's the mood of the Lords regarding the fief of Veajeg? Currently, I can't provide any information. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, that is fine, I do believe. And the Constable, shall we get some recruits? Maybe? Maybe we could get some recruits? Let's do that. Oh, and yes, I would like to stop training the recruits in Valderberg. That is slightly pointless at the moment. I would like to train the ones in Arndal instead. We own Nadar Castle? We seriously do own Nadar Castle. Oh my goodness, I actually forgot about that, because we took it quite a while ago, and then nothing was known about that. I was so incredibly focused on getting us married and everything that nothing has occurred in terms of any besiegers. So, yes, that is rather impressive to say the least. So let's recruit some Valahir units. Let's get 50. And that will, of course, cost 1,000 dinars. So that is fine. And we have Prince Dracus Flywing. I do believe that is a claimant. So we will not be taking his quest for now. Now, let's see. We are going to be moving on. And here is Lady Ella. This is actually mighty impressive that you can actually get your wife to join your party, I have to admit. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure how well geared she is. So we're just going to be taking as many Zhengars as we can, and from here, we'll be heading over to Arndal to hopefully improve their defenses. That seems like a good idea. And, of course, yes, Atheling Gudrodar of the Valahir clan. I really don't think that fellow was actually a natural Valahir, if you know what I mean. I believe he was a defector from another faction, so... Giving him something? Not entirely sure whether I agree with that too much. Ah, well, never mind. We are going to be... Oh my goodness, we've actually leveled up Lady Ella to level 3 already. And that is, of course, thanks to our training skill. Wow, okay, that is pretty nice, I have to admit. So now, what we need to do... We need to resolve this dispute, of course. And we have only 29 days to resolve this. So let's just see here. Let's talk to Lady Ella and see... what we can actually... I would like to challenge you to a friendly duel. What we can actually do with her. How do you feel about the way things are going? You're happy about everything. That is wonderful. Okay, what about your gear? You're using a nomad vest and leather boots. Well, you can wear this, surely. And you can also wear this too. And, ooh, you could wear the assassin's armor. That would be pretty nice. But this is better for leg armor, I do believe. Well, I don't think she has 9 in strength anyway. No, she does not. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping that I would be able to give her something very nice. There's a nice shield, but she doesn't have any one-handed weaponry available here. So we're going to have to give her the cracked war spear. Probably not the best idea. No, we just have two-handed down here as well. Okay, well, that is fine. Now, what kind of skills does she have? Okay, so she has inventory management, prisoner management, leadership. I really don't know what we should level up for her, because she could potentially... become a vassal for us? I don't think she could become a vassal, surely. Maybe she could. That would be pretty impressive, but at the moment, what do I spec her into? I do not know. I do not know. How about agility? No, agility is a little bit foolish at the moment, I think. She has 3 in riding already. That is actually quite impressive. Okay, so let's just go for strength. And am I really just going to do Power Strike? Maybe? Yeah, okay. We'll just do Power Strike. I really have no idea. Oh, wow. I've never had one of our ladies, or in particular, one of our wives, join us. We are going to be telling her to go back to the court, though, because I would like to get some bread. So I'm hoping that she'll go and buy the bread from Freising, but who knows? Maybe that order was cancelled. So that's actually not too nice, but... we will see as time goes on. Now, there are some slave rebels down here, which I wouldn't mind doing battle with if possible. So let's just see. Their units that they have in the prisoner's hold aren't exactly what I would like, but we do have the ability to then level up more of our Drengars here, as you can see. We've just gained some hardened ones, but I believe these guys really need to level up quite considerably. So let's just go in. We're going to be against 261. I think we'll gain a huge amount of renown from this as well, which is, of course, another reason to do this bout. And then, I think, later on, we might want to head over... oh my goodness, I really forgot again. Yes, as you can probably tell, I forgot to remove our horse and get it rested and rejuvenated back up to full speed, but yes... it is still a lame horse, so we will be running around and relying on our athletic skill. Now, I have no idea why our cavalry are running over there. Hopefully they're not going to be engaging the opponent just yet. Now, what I'm hoping to do, as I was saying, is hopefully after we have been victorious here, hopefully we will be victorious. If not, then I'll be rather disappointed. But if we are victorious here, then I'd like to head on to one of the Machiavellian castles and maybe take one of them again. Just so that we can... wait a minute, they've made peace with us, haven't they? I think so, because we haven't seen any raids go on. So, that's actually proving to be quite a bit difficult, isn't it? So, we're not at war with anyone, are we? That is going to be rather tricky, isn't it? And it's also rather tricky to get kills when these units that we have right here are so incredibly good. Agnair Stormcloak, for example. He's doing a very nice job. Come on, let's help him out. Oh my goodness, this guy has a huge axe. Take him out. Yeah, very nice. 55 damage. Wow, I love this mace, I have to admit. Marcus's mace, so very good. And we are just going to be continuing to charge, I suppose. Let's get our archers on this hill here. And hopefully that will give them a good vantage point. It's a little bit... less advantageous than I had hoped, but let's move them a bit to the side, and that will be fine. Now, new enemies are continuing to stream in, of course, but we are really outnumbering them, outgearing them. Well, we're not really outnumbering them, I suppose, but in terms of excellent units, I would say we definitely are outnumbering them, so let's do it. Let's take them out. Oh, yes, they are running. Oh, my goodness. Kara is going to get some kills, hopefully. Hopefully she'll level up. She is becoming quite the beast, and I'm pretty sure we'll be relying on her for most of our kills in future. In sieges in particular, because those assassin blades, so incredible. Very, very nice weapons, and I do really appreciate it that we were able to even acquire one. It's quite difficult to find one of those, I do believe, because you need to find one of those unique parties, isn't it? You need to find those red assassins, or something along those lines, and hopefully they'll drop it. But yes, there it is. We did find one of those assassin's blades, and it is proving to be a very worthwhile investment to give it to Kara, that's for sure. And it actually appears that most of the units that are being taken out right now are being taken out by our companions. And I have to admit, that makes me very proud indeed, because usually, whenever I gain some companions, they really don't do a lot of damage unless they are particularly skilled, and it appears that the majority of our companions are. So that is a very nice thing indeed. And there we have it. We have improved our renown by 13, and the very opposite of that, 31 morale. And we lost a Zann Kamikaze warrior, which I have to admit I was expecting, considering they are Kamikaze warriors. And yes, we took out 223. Now we only have 48 enemies remaining. And how many cavalry do we have? Oh, wow, we have 105 infantry. Well, let's make good use of them, shall we? But we only have 10 cavalry units. Well, the Valahir clan are not known for having cavalry, unless you are King Ingveld himself, I suppose. So, not too pleased about having such a low mobility on the battlefield, I have to admit. But we do have some very sturdy units in return for that mobility, so I think we should be okay. And I still remember that we have this lame horse. I'm trying to remind myself while we are in this fight, because I would really hate to forget again. And I would love to be able to restore its former glory. Wow, okay. It appears that I really do not even need to swing that hard. I could probably use my two-handed for this particular fight. We are mainly against the lower tier units, unfortunately. So we're just going to be pelting them and hitting them over the head multiple times. And that will be a victory once again. Hopefully these cavalry units will be able to catch up, and they'll be able to vanquish these last few units, because it will take quite a long time for them to get to the edge of the map, so it would be nice if they could take them out. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we can head on to Arndal, and we can place those guys in the garrison there, and we can also take some glory-seeking men. But border wardens are better. Yes, they are. Okay, so let's take the border wardens, and we'll take some city guards, and then we'll take the rest. Glory-seeking men. Very nice. So, let's see. What do we have here that we can take prisoner? Not too much, but I think enough to give us a rather nice stipend if we were to find a ransom broker. Now, I think I will be keeping one of these one-handed weapons. Maybe this chipped sword or the chipped Morningstar? Yes, the Morningstar is very nice. It can crush through blocks, and it has piercing damage as well. So I'm thinking I'll probably be giving that to Lady Ella next time she joins our party. And hopefully she will have bought our bread by now as well, which would be rather nice. So, let's see here. Before we enter Arndal, we want to level up these fellows here. 16 more hardened Drengars and a Segar as well, which is excellent. And now we can just head in here and place these in the garrison. Oh my goodness. There are so many. And these prisoner guards are coming with me. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have hardened Drengars. That is wonderful. Now we only... Wow, we actually have a pretty nice composition right here. We only have a very small amount of units to go until we are maxed out. Now I'm unsure what units we should take. Ah, I think I've seen them. We need to take these Segars, I do believe. Yes, okay, let's take a couple of those. And now we have how many total? Let's take a look. We have 19 total, 39 prison guards. Okay, that should be fine. I hope so, at least. Now, let's buy some more food. I think we're going to be lacking a little bit on that. And now Let's see, we're going to be selling most of these things, I do believe. I will be selling everything apart from the chipped Morningstar. And I think I'll keep those boots. No, she has better boots than that. And we'll sell the gloves. We need to keep these rusty plate mittens as well. They are going to be very nice for her. And let's see, I will sell this and that. There we go. Okay, I think that is fine. I will buy some more cheese, however. There we are. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to just check out the tavern. Oh, there is a ransom broker here. That is excellent. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do there. I'm going to take out all of our prisoners right here, and we will see how much we get. Okay, ransom broker. I would like to sell all the prisoners. 2,100. Very nice indeed. And I believe I missed some. Yes, I did. That is unfortunate. There we go. I want to sell all the prisoners. Oh, another 1,000. So those veteran slaves, definitely worth it. And then we have some mercenary cavalry here and a traveler. Are there any NPCs upstairs? No, it appears not. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to now be... We're not going to be rejuvenating ourselves, that's for sure, but we're going to be heading down to... where? We're not at war against anyone, are we? No, we're not. Ha. Well, that's rather unfortunate, isn't it? Huh. What can we do? I'm not entirely sure, actually. I think I might actually just end this episode off here, because I probably need to wait off screen a little bit, and then we'll probably see what happens after that. We are going to need some sort of declaration of war, or maybe the update patch will be out by the time the next episode is due to be made, and we'll be seeing 0.7. So I thank you for watching this shorter than usual episode, and I will see you next time.